morning, Pace Kids. We are so glad that you have joined us for our very first live stream. Now, I know things are different. I'm on a television, but this is going to be the new me for a little while. So you get to see me here, and you're probably, I'm guessing, in your PJs still, probably eating some cereal. If I could join you, I would. But for the time being, we're going to be here on Facebook Live. So, parents, I'm going to need your help. Anything you can do to share us out. A lot of your friends are going to need to see this, so make sure you're sharing it out, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, a text. Let them know, because we'll be live here every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. So again, click the share button, share it out over your Facebook, and let's get this spread as much as we possibly can. So since we're here and you're there, let's just talk about a few things that's going to be different. We're going to be having some giveaways. It may be a gift card, or it may be a digital code, something that we can get to you at home so that you're able to win. I mean, who doesn't like free stuff? I know personally, I might have to see if I can snag one of those gift cards for me, but for the time being, when you participate in these services and you jump in and do what we're asking you to do, you will be qualified for one of these giveaways. Thank you for tuning in. And again, we have something special planned for you every single week. So pay attention, make sure you're geared up, because this is what's going to be like for the next several weeks. Now, for the Pace Kids trivia question. Which of the following are not one of the first 4 books of the New Testament? Is it A, Mark, B, James, C, Matthew, or D, Luke? The correct answer is B, James. All right, boys and girls, so this month we've been going over the same power verse. So we're going to talk about it again. It's found in Colossians chapter 3, verses 13. And it says, put up with one another. What? Hold on. Did you guys just hear something? Okay. Could have swore it came from back here, but anyways, it says, put up with one another, forgive one another if you're holding something against someone. Forgive, just as the Lord forgave you. Wait. Hello? Forgive, just as the Lord forgave you. What in the... Goober? Wait, oh my God, Goober, what are you doing here?
What are you doing?
I mean, we're just going over the power verse here with the kids, and I didn't even... Where have you been?
I've been around.
Around where?
In circles.
Around in circles.
I've been
okay?
around in circles.
Yeah, around in circles, but you haven't been to church in a while. Why haven't you been to church?
Well, hey.
Yeah?
There's nobody here.
No. Oh, yeah. Oh, you don't know.
What are you doing? There is nobody here.
No, there's nobody here. Goober.
Why?
You see these cameras? We're live streaming.
Oh.
Yeah, like we're out there on the internet.
The internet.
Yes, we're live streaming right now. Say hey to everybody.
Can they hear me?
They can hear everything you're saying, Goober.
So millions of people around the world?
Yeah, millions,
in
sure.
Antarctica?
The penguins in Antarctica, maybe, but I don't know about people. We're streaming live right now to all our Pace Kids, right there.
Hi, everyone in TV land.
Yeah, right in TV land. That's exactly where they are. Maybe smart device land or tablet land.
Smart devices.
Yeah, right there too, right there. Yeah, right there in front of them. What are you doing?
I went into. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you feel me?
Yeah. Goober.
With the force.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. But anyways,
Yeah.
so Goober, we've been trying to teach our kids the power verse, and this month it's in Colossians chapter 3, verse 13. I'm not sure if you've heard it, but
what does it say?
It talks about forgiveness, and
Forgiveness.
It's saying to put up with one another, to put
Put
up,
up.
to put up, yeah, to put up with one another.
So I had to put up with people?
Yeah, like everyone. You have to put up with everyone.
Like my brothers?
Yeah, all your brothers. Wait,
Yeah.
you have brothers?
Yeah. Their names is Uber, Duber, Mover, Hoover. They all of them.
Wow. Where and do they come to church?
No, they don't go to church. So you mean to tell me that one, I got to put up with them, two, they can watch me?
Yeah, they you know what you should do? You should probably tell them to pull up our stream and they can watch live too.
Hey, brothers, pull up the screen.
No, not the screen, the stream.
The stream.
Yeah, the live stream.
The stream of water?
Pace
No.
Pace Kids live stream.
Pace Kids live stream.
Yeah, they can watch and join us here and
Oh my goodness.
every
gracious.
Sunday at 10 a.m.
That's so amazing.
I know, isn't it
Hey,
crazy?
hey, hey!
Whoa, hey, whoa. What
Don't
is it?
touch me there. This is my no-no square.
Okay. I don't think I've ever heard that before.
You ain't got to touch me. Don't touch me.
Okay. Well, come on back. I won't touch you.
Don't touch me. Don't.
Okay. We're good. So,
I have cooties now.
nah, I don't have cooties. Remember, girls have cooties.
Yeah, well, you got something else too.
No, I don't have anything. But let's just get back to the power
Okay,
verse.
what does it say?
It says, "Put up with one another,
Right.
like your brothers.
Like my brother.
Forgive one another.
Wow.
Forgive them, even if they're holding something against someone. You have to forgive, just as the Lord forgave you."
So you mean whatever they do to me, I gotta forgive them?
Everything,
Everything.
all of it. Forgive all of it.
That's very hard.
It can be. Sometimes forgiveness is hard. Sometimes you have to be the
Yeah.
bigger person and forgive them, even though it hurts.
Right.
So Goober, yes.
That's my brother. My brother's Uber.
Yeah, Goober,
Yeah.
I forgive you for interrupting my service. Yeah, that's right.
What? That? You shouldn't forgive me. That was funny.
Well, yeah, that's
That
right.
was
You're right.
Funny.
You're right.
Like, this is funny too.
Oh, yuck. That's on your gloves, Goober. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's it. Out of here. See you later, boys and girls. Whew. I'll tell you what, Goober. I mean, it has been a while, but now that that's all done with, let's just say it together one more time, boys and girls. Put up with one another. Forgive one another if you're holding something against someone. Forgive just as the Lord forgave you. Colossians 3:13. How many books are there in the New Testament? Is it A, 27, B, 39, C, 12, or D, 66? The correct answer is A, 27. All right, boys and girls. So, as you know, we've been kind of making our way through different stories of the Bible, and we're going to be taking a look at the books in the New Testament where it describes what Jesus said and how he was here on earth. So, Jesus began teaching and performing miracles, and the crowds of people followed him everywhere he went. Now, as you could probably figure out, this kind of made the religious leaders a little angry. I mean, because they were the ones who wanted the people to follow after them, not Jesus. So they liked the attention. And, they were angry that Jesus also chose to welcome everyone, not just religious people, but also sinners. And so, claiming to be God's son, he was spending time with people that were out of the normal. So Jesus knew this was making them mad. And so he told them a story. And that story kind of explained things a little easier. And he used two people in this example. So there was a father who had two sons. And we're only going to use the younger son for this example. But the younger son was kind of wanting to do something different. And he wanted to go ahead and get his inheritance from his father. Now, that's kind of an insult because generally you wouldn't get that money until your dad had passed away. And so he said, you know what? I want to get that money now. Give it to me now. So the father was thinking, okay, we can do that. Let's go ahead and do that. So the father gathered up all of the inheritance that would be given to the son, and he went ahead and gave it to him. And so the son headed off into a faraway country. He wanted to explore his options and see what it would be like to live differently. So as he was out there in this faraway country, he decided to do a little bit of a party. He said, let's have some fun. So he was out there partying with all of his friends, all the fun things that he could do. He was spending his money left and right. But I bet you can imagine where this is going. What happened to that money? That money probably disappeared rather quickly. So what do you do when you don't have any money? I mean, you have nowhere to go. You have nowhere to stay because you can't afford it. So this son had to look for something else. And that something else ended up being a job. He needed to find somewhere to work so he could regain money. Well, he didn't get to find a very good job. This job ended up being feeding pigs. Of all things, the only thing that was left for him was to feed pigs. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't want to go feed pigs because they don't eat the good stuff. They don't eat like prime rib and steak. They eat what's called slop, which is all the leftovers. So when you finish eating and all that stuff you have left over on your plate, you scrape that into a big old trough, and that's what they get to eat. Nah, I'll pass. So he's out there feeding these pigs, but he's getting hungry. He's not understanding, what am I supposed to do with no money? I have nothing to buy. There's no food I can get. I can't afford it. So he starts looking down at what the pigs are eating, and he's like, should I eat that? I mean, it's food, right? I can eat what they're eating. And he thinks about it again, and he's like, I don't know. I don't want to do that, right? I don't want to eat that nasty food. So he says, you know what? I know what. I can go home. I can go home back to my dad. And I can at least be a servant, because at least the servants there eat real food. It's not scraps from the table. It's not the crappy stuff that's left over. It's not those nasty pieces of food. So he says, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go home. So he tells the pig, see you later. I'm gonna go back home. So as he's making his way, he gets there, and of all things, his dad is standing there at the door waiting on him. So it doesn't give a definitive time as to how long this son has been gone, but at the end of the day, his dad was waiting, standing at the front door, saying, you know what? He's going to come home eventually. I know he will. And just as he thought that, he saw him at the edge of the hill there. He saw him and said, you know what? I think, who is that? Is that my son? Is he coming home? And he kind of looks off into the distance, and he's like, that's my son. That's my son. So he gets overfilled with joy, and they start running towards each other. I mean, you got to imagine they probably missed each other. They haven't seen each other in a long time. But this son, this younger son was, hungry. He had no food, barely had any clothes on his back because he couldn't buy anything. But he was welcomed back with open arms. That tells you that the father decided he wanted to forgive his son. And that's what we've been talking about, boys and girls. We've been talking about forgiveness. Even though that younger son decided that his decisions were more important than what his dad thought was good for him, he said, you know what, let me take this money. This money I can go have fun with. I'll be all right. Thanks, Dad. I appreciate what you're telling me, but I can do this. Even though he hurt his dad like that, he still was able to come back home to open arms, and his dad accepted him just like he was before. So remember, boys and girls, no matter what you do, Jesus loves you and he welcomes you with open arms. For no matter what you've done in the past or what you will do, he's there waiting for you to forgive you. All you have to do is ask. All right, boys and girls, I'm so glad that you've joined us. We've had such a great time here. I'm hoping that you can join us later on in the week as we go on Facebook Live. Be looking for that. We'll let you know ahead of time. So again, Facebook Live, facebook.com/Pace Kids. We'll see you there. We love you and so glad you came. Have a good week. Bye.